Hello there and welcome to another episode of Hobby Haul. In this episode we'll be looking at these three boxes, all from eBay, and coming to a grand total of £55 and 7p, including postage. So let's get into it. First up then, we have this little Loco, an 060 4F. Or Fowler 4F, made by Airfix. Looking online, these were originally 1978. I think they said the release date is. However, when looking on the bottom of the chassis, it actually says 1977. So, late 70s, 10 years before my time. But yeah, cracking little Loco. This came to a grand total of £27 and 65p. Again, from eBay, listed as the Airfix British Railways 44454 locomotive for Hornby 00 gauge model railway sets. It's a cracking little model with quite a lot of detail given the age. We've got the grab rails. It's really nicely moulded with very little signs of wear and tear. It is slightly over-oiled on the tender. It is a tender-driven motor, and this is causing it to squeal a little bit on the traction tyres, so they may need changing. It definitely needs a bit of a clean. We've pulled some fluff out of it. The couplings are old style Airfix couplings, I believe. I'm not 100% au fait on couplings, so I may be wrong. They don't work with much of the other rolling stock that I've got. But overall, it's in good condition. There is a little bit of damage. There seems to be some sort of finial that was on the tender at some point. That's snapped off. It's a little black cone. That's probably able to stick back on, unless I lose it. But yeah, we've got a good level of plastic, metal grab rails, and it's a decent weight as well. And it's a really smart, simple paint job on it. So for the price, cracking model. Now, I may be wrong, but these Fowler 4Fs, and I always remember them as Fowler 4Fs when I've read about them and stuff like that, were a light freight engine, which were part of the LMS kind of big four house of engines, 060 configuration. I believe they were quite popular. I don't think Stanier quite liked them. However, they kind of remained in service for a very, very long time. I believe the longest one staying in service for around about 40 years, according to Wikipedia, that is. But yeah, there's a couple, at least one or two in preservation, I believe. I think there's one in the National Railway Museum somewhere. But yeah, overall, cracking little Loco, great little detail. I would say this is near mint, in my opinion, and it's a good solid runner. So excellent little buy. Next up, we have this beautifully presented for its age Triang Railways operating mail coach set, or Royal Mail coach set. Bought from eBay, again, as all the items in this, for £16.84, included postage. Looking on Hatton's website, where I get some information about motors and stuff like that, originally tooled in 1955. Some information says it's 1960s. Either which way, it's a good kind of vintage, let's say. It's over 50 years old. So let's have a look what we get in the box. So as you can see, first of all, this is a beautifully packed eBay item. A lot of sellers could learn from this seller. he always not only wraps the package, but wraps the inside as well. As my hand is gesturing. Very, very happy with this. It's beautifully packed. Everything comes well protected. But enough about the packaging, and let's have a look. So as we remove this first layer of bubble wrap, we're greeted by a number of different items. In this pack you get a couple of signs, which two are duplicate Triangle Railways. One is for Margate, one is for somewhere else. I forget where it is. I'm recording the audio afterwards. You get the Royal Mail coach. In this lovely maroon colour. Great condition. As expected. Always from this seller. Bought a few items from this guy. As we pull out the rest of the box, and then you get two platforms essentially. So platform 1 is where you hang the parcel from, on that little metal spike, and it's designed so basically as the wagon passes, the door opens and it collects it up, and as it passes this platform, another door on the opposite side opens up and it throws it out and collects it. So yeah, a really cool operational little set. Very quickly, just a quick demo. It's not the best angles or shots of how it works. So the carriage comes up to the platform. As you can see, the little door opens and it scoops up the parcel and the door closes. And while it goes over backwards, the door doesn't reopen. Another shot I did of it kind of oncoming. Again, it's very hard to set it up when working with the little pieces, so I do apologise. But, you know, it is a great fun little set. If you can ever get hold of any of these little triangle sets with the operational elements on it, it's well worth doing. And finally, to wrap this particular item up, this lot up, here we've got it all laid out. It does come damaged. We got the pegs snapped on it along the bottom. This is fixable, so it's no real loss. But yeah. And finally, in this rather large Arial colour bulk buy box, again, eBay, as is everything on this video. I think this came from the Isle of Man, looking at the stamps. Now, this box cost a grand total of £10.58, which is quite a small amount of money for how much is in this particular box. Mysteries aside then, it's a box of mostly track, old steel track, old Hornby steel track. There'll be a list running over the screen of what track we've actually got, which is a bargain. Some of it's a bit knackered, to say the least. Most of it needs new fish plates. But yeah, track-wise, there is a lot of track in this, and some good points as well. It all needs a good clean. I have got things running on it, if not a little bit stuttery. But the main reason I bought this is in this particular tub here. Now, I'm finding animals and things like that for 00 scale stuff is quite pricey, and my 3D printer is extremely temperamental, which puts me off 3D printing stuff because you wait a long time, and you know there's a 70% chance that the prints are going to fail. So as I empty it out on this table, you can see there is a variety of things, people and animals. So we've got such as the little workman and his little shovel. We've got a brown cow. We've got a hoss, big hoss. We've also got some more Royal Mail, the little cargo things, which is perfect because it goes with the Royal. laughing at my own thumbs up there. The operational thing. We've got, I think that's like a school child putting their arm out for the bus. We've got a number of rams and sheep, which is fantastic because these are going to kind of like dot around the layout. I do apologise for the out of focusedness. I believe there is, as well as a big bull, which is going to get painted black, some station accessories. There's a dog. There's some the little station thing that sometimes comes with the starter sets and that, and the pig. Can't forget the pig. Now I bought this mainly for the missus, so we've got some animals to put in there. There was a couple of other interesting stuff. Little ram, little goat, such as some signals. A couple of scale tanks, 2 German ones, a Stug, and whatever Panzer, one of the lighter weight Panzers are. But yeah, a cracking little set. And as you can see on the far right, we've got a out of scale horse and cart. So yeah, overall, a rather good purchase on this one, I think. So, final thoughts. Overall, good purchase. Don't feel like I've wasted any money. We've got some good little gems in this particular set. Really happy with the logo. Really happy with the accessories. Especially happy with the operational Royal Mail set. So, yeah. As ever, thank you for watching. I hope everybody's okay. And until next time.